The American Air Force officer was standing with 3 other rescuers July 8 when they finally felt a quick strong tug on the line that ran from their gloved hands into the murky pool of water at their feet, a chain all the way through the flooded cave to the chamber where 12 young soccer players and their assistant coach had been trapped for 16 days. The call "fish on" echoed off the stone, alerting rescuers up and down the passage that their treacherous mission was underway. "That was the code word that somebody was coming up," said the officer, who spoke to the Washington Post with permission from his superiors on the condition that he not be identified. The first boy would emerge from the water in 10 minutes. Everybody's heart stopped, he said. It was the moment they had all been waiting for, but that no one had wanted. It meant no new exit would be discovered, or drilled, and that the members of the Wild Boars soccer team, who ranged in age from 11 to 16, and their 25-year-old assistant coach could not leave any other way. The relentless rains were pumping daily deluges into the tunnels, constantly threatening to overwhelm the battery of borrowed pumps and swamping the boys' tiny refuge as a horrified world looked on. You could hear everybody stop breathing, the officer said. The first boy would make it out, but would he make it out alive? The unprecedented rescue operation that gripped the world and overwhelmed this mountainous outpost in northern Thailand for 3 weeks, recounted here based on interviews with more than 30 participants, began June 23 with a flurry of text messages. A lot of sons were late for dinner. Noparat Kanthavong, the 37-year-old coach of the Wild Boars, knew his assistant coach had taken some of the younger players out for a Saturday bike ride while he watched his older team play. After the final whistle, Noparat checked his phone and saw at least 20 worried messages from his players' parents asking why the bike riders had not returned. When he learned the children had persuaded his assistant to take them into the 6-mile-deep Tamluang Nanon cave, he headed that way. The cave was popular, but Noparat, standing under a darkening sky, knew that the rainy season was no time to be in those endless, flood-prone passages.